嗯，Hello, ChatGPT. Let's continue. Uh, you know, after I took my take a break, I took a break. After I took a break, uh, I went out had my dinner. Now I just come back from outside. So before I go sleep out, I just wanna finish the tenses. The tense. It's a tense, right?
Hey there. Yep, I get you. Sounds like you've had a bit of a busy evening, took a break, had your dinner, and now you're back and just want to wrap up those tenses before bed. And yeah, you're right. We're definitely talking about tenses. Let's get into it and finish them up so you can head to bed feeling like you've got it all sorted out.
Yeah, so let me see where we are the last time. And okay, past, present, future tense. The past, the past, present, and future are the central divisions of time in English. The present represents actions happening now, while the past represents action that happened earlier. And the further describes, I'm sorry, future describes the actions that will happen later. So I know it. So past, okay, when we're talking about past, it's talking about what happened. Like I took a break. After our class, I'm sorry, it's not class. After our chat this afternoon, I took a break, which means I took is a past, right?
Absolutely, you got it. So basically, yeah, when you say something like, I took a break after our chat this afternoon, you've seen the past tense because you're talking about something that's already happened. It's in the past, it's done. And like you said, the present is what's happening now, and the future is what's going to happen later on.
Yeah,
So
no,
you're
this
totally
person is like, I'm taking break right now, so I don't want to talk with you. Is that right?
exactly, you've got it. If you say, I'm taking a break right now, that's the present tense because it's happening at this moment. And sure, it's totally fine if you need a little break and don't want to chat for a bit, no worries at all. Whenever you're ready to continue, just jump back in.
Okay, then we can talk about the future. So I'm gonna, I will take a break later after our chat.
Absolutely. That sounds perfect. So when you said, or I will take a break later after our chat, we're using the future tense because you're talking about something that's going to happen afterward. Basically, you've got all three tenses lined up now, past, present, and future. So whenever you're ready to wrap up, you can totally take that future break.
Yeah, let's go ahead then. Okay. Okay, so simple tense and the simple tense, like simple tense. The simple tense is is grammatical aspect that refers to the normal forms of the past, present, and future tenses. Nothing fancy, unlike the other aspects. It doesn't add any new information. True to its name, simple tenses are the easiest to form and have the fewest rules, right? Rules is a rules. Just simple tense. We have like a past simple tense, of present simple tense and future simple tense, right?
Exactly. You got it spot on. The simple tenses are basically the most straightforward versions of each tense. So you have simple past, simple present, and simple future. Like you said, nothing fancy. They just have the fewest rules and they're the easiest to form. For example, I walked, simple past. I walk and I will walk, simple future. You're definitely on the right track with that.
So how about I walk okay, so I walking, so it's wrong, right?
Yeah, you got it. If you just say I walking by itself, it's not quite right. You'd need a helper verb in there to make it correct. For the present continuous, you'd say I am walking. So you just pop that little M in there and you're good to go. But if you're
Okay.
talking simple tense, just I walk is all you need. So yeah, you're totally on the right path.
Okay, so I got you. So let me make some sample about let me make a sample about the simple tense. Around. I run, I will run.
Exactly. You're doing great. So for the simple tenses with the verb run, you got it lined up perfectly. I run is simple present, I ran is simple past, and I will run is simple future. You've nailed all three forms. Keep it up.
Around, around. a shame. Just could you make more simple sentences like no?
Of course, absolutely. Let's do a couple more simple tenses so you can get the hang of it. For example, with the verb eat, simple present, I eat breakfast every morning. Simple past, I ate breakfast at 8 a.m. Simple future, I will eat dinner at 7 p.m. tonight. Or let's do one with watch. Simple present, I watch movies on weekends. Simple past, I watched a movie last night. Simple future, I'll watch a new episode tomorrow. So there you go. Just a few more examples to keep it rolling.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and tense. Okay, perfect tense. The definition of perfect tense is a little more complicated. It's used for actions that relate to other pointers in time, either completed or ongoing. For example, in a sentence, I have played soccer since I was a kid. The perfect tense indicates that an action occurred continuously in the past and still happens in the present. By contrast, in the sentence, I played soccer when I was a kid. And the simple past tense indicates that the action occurred only in the past and has no relation to the present. The perfect tense use I don't know how to pronounce it. CONJUGATION. What's that?
Yeah, you're totally diving into it, and you've got the right idea about perfect tense. It does connect actions to another point in time. And don't worry, that word, conjugation, is how we describe changing the verb form to fit the tense. So you're saying it right, conjugation. Basically,
Conjugation.
perfect
What's
tenses.
mean conjugation?
Absolutely. So conjugation just means how we change a verb to reflect different tenses, moods, voices, or even who's doing the action. So when we talk about conjugating a verb, we're just talking about how you form it into I run, I ran, I have run, and so on. This is just the fancy grammar word for changing the verb form. So no stress, we're doing great.
Conjugation of the AUXILIARY. What's that?
Ah, I see where you're going. So auxiliary, you can say it like auxiliary, is just a fancy term for helper verbs. These are the
Auxiliary
verbs like
verb
have.
with the past particle of the main verb.
Exactly. You've got it. The auxiliary or helper verb pairs up with the past participle of the main verb. So for something like I have eaten, have is your auxiliary verb, and eaten is that past participle form of eat. So you're just combining them together to form those perfect tenses. You're definitely on the right track.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Then, please. Okay, so let's go ahead, please. Okay, so continuous tense. Okay, so we had like a simple tense, perfect tense, and continuous tense. And these three types of tense also has three types of like a present, past, and future, right?
Yep. You've got the pattern down perfectly. So just like you said, we've got these three main types of tenses, simple, perfect, and continuous, and each one can show up in the present, past, or future. So you end up with things like present continuous, like I am walking, past continuous, like I was walking, and future continuous, like I will be walking. It's all the same kind of structure, just applied to different points in time. So you're absolutely on the right track.
Okay, so let me read it. Continuous tense. Continuous tense. Let me see what it is. Continuous. Give me a second. Continuous tense, we use the continuous tense for ongoing actions or actions that happen a while before completion. For example, they're starting all night means the starting is many hours before it's finished. Please note that you usually do not use the continuous tense with the stative verbs like want, love, have. I need continuous. I allowed to, which means like I need to, I want to, I have to. Just all these are just a future, right?
Exactly. You're spot on. The continuous tense is all about those ongoing actions, things that are in progress for a period of time. Like you said, if they're studying all night, That's a continuous action going on over several hours, and you're totally right about those state of verbs like want, love, need. We usually don't put them in continuous form because they describe states rather than actions. So you'd say I need to, I want to, or I have to, instead of trying to make them continuous. And yep, when you say I know to or I want to, you're often talking about something you're going to do in the future. So you've got it all lined up.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, like continuous tenses use a conjunction. I forgot how to pronounce that word. Conjugation.
No worries at all. That word is conjugation, and you can say it like conjugation. Basically, it's just a fancy way of talking about how we change the verb form to match the tense. So when we're dealing with continuous tenses, we conjugate the verb to be and then add that ing form of the main verb. You're definitely getting the hang of it.
Okay, conjugation of the I forgot how to pronounce that word. I'll spell it to you. Auxiliary.
You got it. That word is auxiliary, and you can say it like auxiliary. Basically, it's just a fancy term for those hopper verbs like is, are, was, were, or will that we use to form different tenses. So no worries at all. We're doing great with all these pronunciation bits.
Auxiliary. Okay, verb be along with the main verbs present participle or ing form. What's the meaning participle?
Sure. A participle is basically just a form of a verb that you use in different tenses or as adjectives. So when we talk about the ing form, like walking or running, that's the present participle. And when we talk about something like walked or eaten, that's the past participle. So basically, it's just the form of the verb you combine with auxiliary verbs to make different tenses. And that's all there is to it.
Okay, I just want to learn. I want to learn about economics. Like I want in this year I want to do some invest about funds and stocks. So what this should be called? Like that was economic.
Absolutely. So if you're diving into things like investing in funds and stocks, you're really talking about a part of economics called personal finance or investment economics. It's basically all about understanding how to manage your money, how markets work, how to make informed investment choices, and basically how to grow your wealth over time.
It's
So you're on the right
finance.
track.
It's about finance, right?
Exactly. You got it. It's really all about finance. So what you're diving into is kind of a mix of personal finance and investment finance. It's basically that whole area of economics that deals with managing money,
I
investing
forgot
wisely,
what's meaning. I forgot what's meaning of finance.
No problem at all. So finance is basically all about managing money. It's the field that deals with how you handle funds, investments, assets, and liabilities. In a nutshell, it's about how individuals, businesses, or even governments acquire and use money and how they make decisions about investments, saving, borrowing, and budgeting. So yeah, when you're talking about investing in stocks or funds, you're stepping right into the world of finance.
Okay, I got you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you ever want to chat more about tenses or finance or anything else, just let me know.
Yeah, I would like to learn some finance. Yeah, that's what I want to just build a future with strong finance skills. I want to learn some finance, but I have zero experience.
That sounds like a great goal. Starting from zero is totally okay. Everyone has to begin somewhere. And building up those finance skills step by step will definitely help you feel more confident about investing and managing money in the future. Whenever you're ready to dive into it, we can definitely go through some basics and build from there.
Okay, thank you so much. And I gotta say goodbye because I'm kind of tired. I gotta go to sleep right now.
You're very welcome. And no worries at all. Definitely get some good rest. We can always pick this up another time. Have a great night and sleep well.
Yeah, bye bye.